Hello, Active Sage here on the Sage channel, and today I went ahead and tossed together a bit of a strange ship. I say strange because it's not exactly a fighter, it's actually more of just a mobility craft, because recently when working in creative mode, sometimes you have to go actually take your character to somewhere to maintenance a control panel or something, and sometimes that seems a bit tedious to slowly drift up to max speed. So what I've done here is made the Star Skipper, the idea of, sort of like it skips between stars, a cheesy name like that, but I think it gets the point across. Really, it's a pretty simple craft. It's got 4 of my large industrial thrusters stuck to the back here, and actually under the nice little cockpit that was originally built, or that was built by Darth Biomech, but is now officially in the game, we do have a nice little thruster stuck right here for braking. Now, as for its ability to move side to side, we got 3 thrusters there, 3 on the base, 3 right here, and then 3 on the top, and I've inset them all so they're nice and flush with the ship and not sticking out too far, which is pretty nice. The ship itself I feel is pretty compact, but it could have been a bit smaller, but I wanted a whole lot of thrust power. As for its systems that actually allow it to send supplies through it, let me go ahead and cut it up really quickly and I'll show you the inside. And to do that, I'm just going to turn off symmetry and then cut away these 2 panels right here and this little bit right here, and you'll see on the inside. Now, it might look like there's a lot of blank space right here. It's actually just a singular space about that much right there that's wasted. It's because the thruster actually takes up most of this space. But you can see here we have a small cargo container, so you can store your uranium in there if you do need uranium. Remember, I mainly made this for creative, but I figured I should have it set up just in case I want to just have a speeder in a survival world. So I do have that set up, that way I can feed the uranium into the 2 reactors. And then of course you see the thruster at the front, and then the 2 gyroscopes that I have stuck right in there. It's a really very, very simple ship. It's not designed to be able to transport materials really, it's just designed to transport you about. There's not even any spare seats. I probably will make a bit of some sort of public transport almost machine later on. Also, we do have our antenna stuck right here at the front. It's a pretty simple and straightforward ship really. Let's go ahead now, and since I've shown you the outside, hop into it and go ahead and take it a spin. Now, you will notice there are some lights at the back, by the way. If I press L, you'll see that itsy bitsy red dot come on right in the middle. Currently, after the latest update, it looks like they might have broken lights somehow. I've fiddled with the settings and it doesn't seem to make much difference. So let's just go ahead and take this ship for a spin. You'll see that it turns pretty well and that it accelerates very well. And you can see there, we're already up to max speed already. And you can see we're using 73% power usage, so even in a survival world, we wouldn't have to worry about overdoing the power supply. These 2 large reactors can do the job pretty damn easily. Now, similar to a lot of ships I've been building recently after I created my large industrial thruster, this ship is sort of designed for forward, not for drifting, or not for strafing. So as you can see here, I have turned off my inertial dampeners and I'm just simply holding W and I can aim right at the middle and continue to drift around this as these forward thrusters continue pushing us. It's just continuing to put us in a nice circle. But of course, with inertial dampeners on, you could still get from point A to point B with a lot of control without really much issue at all. And you can see here we've already gotten 500 meters away from the center point beacon there. It's pretty nice. Overall, I'm very happy with this ship. It handles pretty dang well. Its stopping speed is pretty good too. If we stop right now, you can see we stop very quickly because we have that large industrial thruster right at the front. Mind you, if you are attempting to stop while going sideways, you can see there we're still drifting, we're still drifting, we're still drifting. It takes quite some time because it just has those small thrusters, so just face the way you want to stop usually, or just turn yourself around, and of course all those big thrusters at the back will immediately attempt to stop you. Overall though, I'm very happy with the ship. In the future I'll probably end up building a variant or 2 that will have weapons on it, and in fact I'll probably have another variant that is just smaller. If you would like to go ahead and get this ship, it will be up on the Steam Workshop as a blueprint. Please remember, if you want to use it, you're going to need my industrial thruster mod installed on your world, or else when you attempt to paste this blueprint in, it shall be missing those large thrusters at the front and back. Anyway guys, that's it for this ship. I'm pretty happy with it. It's a nice little ship that I'm sure I'll be using a lot in my creative worlds just to buzz about between larger structures. And that's all. Anyway guys, I hope you like it. It looks a bit like a bus, I know, but I don't know, I felt like it needed some armor around it and not just the big exposed thrusters, and I wanted that big thruster on the front. The future model probably won't have that. Anyways, that's all. Thanks so much for watching, and I shall see you next time.